So hi all. So we will start with the algorithms. Okay, means we are doing algorithm and mathematics and aptitude in parallel. So algorithms we are done till knapsack. Okay, greedy algorithms we are doing knapsack. Today we will do Huffman coding. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, why I am saying this? These questions are very common and questions are easy. Okay, even in this year set 2 paper 2021. One question came. I don't remember the marks. 1 or 2 marks question came. It was really easy, just confusing statement. So before that, going to the Huffman coding, I would like to correct yesterday's one question. Okay, so if you have watched yesterday's question, this was second last question. So actually my battery was draining. I rushed to, but I gave you wrong answer, so I want to correct it. So before that I want to tell you that if you like my videos, if you love watching my videos, please do like them, share with your friends who are preparing or anything, and please subscribe. Please do subscribe, okay, and click the bell icon. So please do that. This will just boost my confidence and this videos will reach more people. I am working really hard to prepare more videos, so I hope you watch them. Okay, so now let's see this question. So yesterday I did mistake here. So this was second last question. Okay, so it was asked in which year? I thought, no, I don't know, I have to check again. So anyways, this was the given question. So it was coming down to this. Okay, either this r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 1, or p is equals to 1, or and q is equals to 0. So this is not possible. Okay, so I took this and this is not possible. So r is equals to 1 and s is equals to 1, this cannot be possible. So r is saying x is a perfect square and s is saying x is a prime number. So this cannot be true. Okay, because if it is a prime number, it cannot be a perfect square, right? Prime numbers cannot be divisible by anything. So this is wrong. So we are taking this one. So p is equals to 1, q is equals to 0. P is equals to 1 means we are taking this premises, and q is equals to 0 means this is 0. So we have to take the complement of this, means prime number. So this is a composite number given, so we have to take prime number. Okay, so now in between in all this, now we have to check which is prime numbers in this 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 11 is our prime number, so 11 will be the answer. Okay, I hope you have corrected it. Sorry for yesterday's mistake, I was rushing maybe or something. I just did a mistake here, so I need to correct it. Even if I do any mistake, please do let me know. So this is the question. So we will now move on to Huffman coding. So please do watch it. So Huffman coding is very important. Questions are also there. We have to understand the algorithm first, and why we are using Huffman encoding, then how the algorithm works, and then problems. We will do all this. So let's see here. Okay, so this is Huffman coding. Why it is actually used here? First of all, if this entire file is containing, let's say, ABCD characters. Okay, so now ABCD, if we take equal codes, this is equal. Okay, equal codes are used. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, and the entire file is 100 characters. So 100 into 2, it will take 200. Okay, so 200 total bits, characters are bits. Sorry, bits are, it is in taking in bits, are required if we are using equal codes. So let's see if we can do anything better. So now if we use unequal codes, let's say we have taken 0, this 1 0, 1 1 0, then 1 1, these all are different. You cannot just mix it anything. These are all are different. And if we do, this is the weighted. Okay, 50 40, c is equals to 5, d is equals to 5, like this. If we do now this, 50 is taking only 1 bit, so it's just 1. Then 40 is taking 2 bits, this is 2. Then 5 is taking 3 bits, this is 3. Again 5 is taking 3 bits, so total number is coming down to as 160. So you can see here, if we are using unequal codes, we are getting a lesser number than this. Okay, to 160 bits, which is lesser than 200. So this is basic idea of why we are using unequal codes and basically Huffman coding. This is called Huffman coding. So this can be reduced, the bits can be reduced here. So that's why. Now we will move on to algorithm. let's see the algorithm, how it is working, then we will see questions on all. Okay, so now let's see the algorithm here now first. Okay, so this is Huffman. So this is the code of the Huffman coding we will do. So even after algorithm I will show you with examples, so it will be really clear. Okay, even if you don't understand the algorithm, with examples this will be pretty clear. Okay, so now let's see Huffman. See, this is the number of characters. Okay, so now let me take another pen. So now n is equals to c, the number of characters are taken in n. So make a min heap q with c. See, min heap making, build max heap we have done already. So here, if you haven't watched heaps, so please do, because I have done it extensively there, heaps and everything. So now make a min heap. So we are making a min heap here. So now next is, for I is equals to 1 to n minus 1, this for loop will run from I equals to 1 to n minus 1, it will run. So now this is a for loop, to n minus 1 it will run. So now allocate a new node z. Z is our new node. Okay, so now next, z dot left is equals to x. Now we have to extract min. So extracting min we have to do from the min heap we have built. So z equals to x equals to z dot left, we are taking extracting a min from the queue. Okay, so now make z dot right equals to x equals to extract min q. So we are again extracting another min. So these two are extracting the mins. Okay, so now z dot frequency is equals to x dot frequency plus y dot frequency. Whatever the extraction was done, we will now add them. So now after adding we are inserting that. Okay, so after adding we are inserting that like this. This will continue and extract this is a recursively doing, so return the extract min. So I hope you have just understood a little bit of this. Even if you don't, it's okay, we will do a lot of questions with this, it will be clear to you. Okay, so now let's see the time complexity first. So time complexity, see, min heap, making min heap, it will take order of n. So this is build heap, build max or build min, it will take order of n. So this is running for order of n minus 1 or order of n, this for loop is running. So now extract min, inside this extraction is working. So this is basically inside this for loop. Okay, so extract min takes order of log n. We have done this, okay, so many times we have done this, order of log n. This will take, both will take order of log n only. So now if we use this, see, inside this is working. So now here let's say, so for this for loop is running for n minus 1, let's say n minus 1 only. So n minus 1 into 2 into log of n. So this is our this part, log n minus 1, sorry, n minus 1 time for loop is running, 2 log n's are used, so 2 into log n. So basically this is coming as order of n log n. Okay, so this part is coming as order of n log n. So now this, then insertion will take, this will take order of n log n only, and this will take order of 1. It is just extracting the minimum already there. So now here we are getting that maximum is order of n log n. So here time complexity is order of n log n. Okay, so now let's see some examples. So I forgot about space complexity. Okay, so space complexity is, we are not using extra anything than given data structure. So basically n nodes are there. So if we count the tree, sorry, my phone. So basically we are not using any extra space. So basically the n number of nodes are there, so it will be order of n. Okay, so if you count the number of nodes in the tree, this will form a tree. Okay, so if it is becoming vague, it is not, just hold on, I will do examples with those. It will be very clear, it is very easy, and it is very scoring. Okay, so now let's take examples. So now let's take this example. Okay, so this will make you this clear. Okay, so there are 4 codes, so characters. A is 50, B is 40, C is 5, D is 5, like this. These are given. So let's make the tree. So first we have to take the least, means we have to take the 2 minimum frequency. We have to actually see here, so you have to extract this minimum only. So extract mean once and twice. We have to take the extra, we have to take two minimum, then we have to create the tree like this. So here minimum is 5 and 5 and 5, which are both 5 only. So here a difference with we will do optimal merge pattern next after doing this. So difference between optimal merge pattern and this Huffman coding is, where the main difference is in Huffman coding we have to put the least one here. Okay, in the left is least, and greater will be placed here right side. Okay, so this is important. So if you just swap, it will give you wrong answer. So least will be placed in the left hand side. So that is the main difference between Huffman coding and optimal merge pattern. So we'll do optimal merge pattern later. So now C is equals to 5 and D is equals to 5, both are 5, so you can take it anyways. So let's say C is here and D is here, so 5 and 5, both are 5. If we add this will come to as 10. So now these two, let's say these two are not there, just imagine like this, these two are not there. Now next is 10, so we have to again take see, we are doing this. Okay, so we are adding the 2 least frequencies. Now let's check again this 10 and minimum of this 50, 40, 10. So 40 is our next least element. So now 40 is greater than 10, so we have to place 40 right side. So 40 is B, so let's say this is 40. So now again we add 40 plus 10 is 50. So let's say this is also not there, this is also not there, 50, like this. So now here we have 50 and 50. 50 we can place any way, here also, or left or right, because both are same. So let's say we are taking 50 here right side, 50 is A, 50. So now 50 plus 50 is 100. Okay, so this is basically our tree. So we will do more examples. So let's say if let's say we are taking left side is equals to 0 and right side is equals to 1. I mean this side 0, 0, 0, and right side we are taking 1. See, if you take like this in while encoding, see, you have to remember this. While decoding also do this only, because if you just swap, this will give you wrong answer. So while encoding we are using this convention, so while decoding we will use the same convention only. So now let's see. So here now 45, 5, so this was our given. So now what, let's say A is coming as only 1. So this, just A is 1. So now B is where here, so B is coming as 0, 1. So B is our 0 and 1. C is where, here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And D is our 0, 0, 1. So 0, 0, 1. So now we have to do the count what is our actual size. So now let's see. So 50 was taking 1 bit, so 50 into 1 plus 40 was taking 2 bits, it's taking 2 bits, so 40 into 2, sorry, plus. Then 5, C is taking 5 and 3 bits, so 5 into 3 plus D is taking 5 and 3 bits, so 5 into 3. So this is, I think this is coming as 160. Let me check once. Yes, it is 160. See, with Huffman encoding we are able to get a lesser value than actual. It was, see, without see, if we would have used equal codes, it would have taken 200. Now we are taking only 160, so which is lesser than our actual value. Okay, so like this. See, I hope this is clear to you. This tree, so like this only we will get questions, so we have to do more questions. Okay, so that it will give you more clarity. So we will take more examples. So let's take more examples here. Now let's see this example. Okay, so these are the given probabilities. We have to find how many bits this is taking using Huffman coding. Okay, so what we do, what we know, we have to take the minimum, two minimum elements, then we have to add and build the tree. So here 40, 30, 25, 3, 2. See, here it is given in order, descending order, but in question you might get jumbled up order. So it is better if you can sort them or in that way. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so here these two are minimum. So F is minimum and E is minimum. So if you remember, the least will be put here left and the greater will be put right. So this is very important. So E is 3 here, so E will be put right. So this is E, this is 3 and F is 2. Okay, so like this. So now we have to add this 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. So let's say these two are not here, so 5. We have to check 5 with now 5 is our next least element, not 3 and 2. So now next least element is 5. We have to add something to it. Okay, so let's say we put it here and here also. If we take C, last one I have taken there, let's say it I are putting here, so D, and it is 5. So 5 plus 5 will give you 10. So now all this, remove this and see 10 is here placed. So now next 10 is here, 20 we have to take because the next list element, minimum element is 20. So 20 will be placed right because 20 is greater than 10. So 20 means C, it is 20. So now 20 plus 10 is 30. Okay, so let's all this, remove this 30 is there. So now 30 and 30, so both are equal. So let's say we are putting 30 here, not 30, B here. So 30 and 30 will give you 60. Okay, so these two, now 60. Next is 40. So 60 is greater than 40, so 40 will be placed left hand side. So 40 will be placed here, not 40. Let's say I always tend to write down the probability inside that box. So it is A. Now 40. So 40 plus 10, 40 plus 60 is 100. So you can check another way is that if this total is coming as all of this total. Okay, so if it is coming as 100 here and 100 here, so it means your tree is correct. Okay, so we are basically adding all this. So now we have taken this left side is but 0 and right side is 1, 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1. So now let's see how this we have to put here. Okay, so I just crossed it down. This way I do questions. Okay, so now let's see, this is 30, let's write it down again, 20, 5, 10, 3 and 2. So now we have to check this how many bits are taking. Okay, so these are probabilities and respective bits we have to write it down here. So now first is A. A is where? Here. A is just 0. So 0, just 1 bit it is taking. So now B is here. So 1 0. This path we have to check. Okay, like this path. How B is coming, first it is going right, then left. So now C is present here, so this is 111 1 1 1. So now D is here, 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0. E is present 1, so E is present here, So 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1. So now F is present 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0. Okay, so this is our this number of bits are taking. So total how many bits are taking, so you have to do. Okay, so 40 into 1 means it is 0, not 0. Okay, so 0 means just a prefix. Okay, it is taking 1 bit, so plus, then 30 it is taking 2 bits, plus 20 it is taking 3 bits, then 5 it is taking 4 bits, then 3 it is taking 1 2 3 4 5 bits, then 2 is taking 5 bits, like this. Okay, so whatever the answer is, I haven't calculated in my notes also, so whatever the answer is will be your number of bits needed. So we will do another example, so just hold on. We will do lots of PYQs. As you have seen, I do lots of PYQs, not spoon feeding you. I will leave something to practice. See, I will always tell you to practice questions, PYQs. I am like telling everyone. Even day before yesterday someone called me, I was telling him all this. He was asking me a lot of things, so I told him to do PYQs 30 years and then test series. So this is end of June. Okay, so please start test series now. Means topic wise it. I'm not taking telling you to take the whole mock test, because you haven't prepared all the subjects now. So how many subjects you have prepared? Whichever subject you are preparing, so do there's PYQs and test series. So this is very very important. Why I'm telling you this? This will give you the grasp. Okay, I am telling you this in every video. It might be boring, but even it is boring, this is very important. Okay, so now let's see another example. So now let's see this. These are the probabilities given here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 n is equals to 6. So now this is not in our descending order is there. So what was our first point? We have to do the mean heap. So we have to, let's say we have to do mean heap. So 45 is there. So actually mean heap. So minimum value will be present first. Sorry. So if it's like this, so let's say we are just, for example, we are taking this 45 is highest, then 19, then 16, then 12, then 9, then 5. Okay, so this is in our descending order. So we will take the, see inside our mean heap, this is not order. Okay, so we are not just concerned about that, we are just doing this example. So minimum heap will be like this, the opposite. Okay, so then we have to take the first two elements like this. Minimum of the minimum heap will be like this: 5 9 12 16 19. Here my dogs are barking. I'm losing my conscious mind, so if you're getting the noise, I'm very very sorry about that. I don't have dogs, but street dogs are barking, even if I am staying in 5th floor, but still. So this is our mean heap. Okay, so we have to extract the least to the minimum 2 elements and then add. So anyways, let's do the question, not focus in this algorithm. Let's do the question first. So here 5 is lesser than 9, so 5 will be put left side. 5 means here 5 is F, so let's put here F. 9 means E, 12 means C. So be careful with C and E. Okay, so this is very confusing. I write like this, so don't write like this. Okay, so this will confuse you, give you wrong answers. This is C, 16 is D, 19 is B, 45 is A. So 5 is F, and now next is E, which is 9. So now 5 plus 9, which is coming as 14. So now let's say this is not present, 14 is present. So among all this, which is the least two? 14 and 12 all are greater than this. So 12 is lesser than 14, so 12 will be placed here. Okay, not 12, 12 means C. C will be placed here. So 12 plus 14, 4, 5, 6 and 2, 26. So now this is gone, let's say 26 is present. So now we have to check. Okay, so 26 is not our least element. Here least elements are 19 and 16. So let's say 19 and 16 are put here. 16 A means D, 16, and then 19 is put here, means it is B. So 19 and 16 is giving you as so actually I had taken the question wrong. Okay, so this wasn't 19, this was 13. Okay, so anyways, let's take it's 19 only and do the question. So 19 and 16 is giving you as 35. So now this 19 and 16 are erased, 35 is there. So 35 and 26 are the least elements. So like this is 35 and 26. So 35 and 26, 6, 5, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is coming as 71. 3, 4, 5, sorry, 60, 61, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 61. Then now it is gone, 61 is there. So only 45 is left. 45 is lesser than 61. So now 45 will be placed here. So 40 means A is 45. So 40, 61 plus 45, 6, 4, 5, 10. So 106. Okay, so I have taken basically 19 in place of 13. Okay, so that's why it was coming as different, but anyways, whatever it is, the answer should be correct. So now we know that left side it will be 0, right side it will be 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 and 1. So now put here. So now for this, so first is A is taking 0, it is taking the bit 0. Now B is present where? Here. So 111, 1, 1, 1. C is present here. So 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. See, this will not be equal in any ways. Okay, so this is prefixes which are always different. Okay, so now we will not get any prefix this probabilities C, A, B, C, D same. Next D is present here. So 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So E is present here. So 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So now F is last. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. This is our bits taken. So now total number of bits taken is probabilities into number of bits taken. So first is 45 into this is 1, not 0. Okay, don't take it 0. This is 1 bit taken, that is 0. Then B is 19 and it is taking 3, plus C is 12, it is taking 3 bits, plus 16. Probability into number of bits, this is 3, plus Z is 9, it is taking 4 bits. Okay, now F is 5, it is taking 4 bits. So whatever it is, it will be our answer. Total bits taken, it will be our answer. Just use calculator and you will get the answer here. So basically I hope you have understood this question. So we are doing a tree like of structure, then we are getting the codes. So only this kind of question are and probabilities on all. So we will do all type of questions. This year also the simple tree was there. So the question was placed in such a way that you just in one go you might not understand, but the thing was so simple. We had to draw the tree and whatever it was, I think probability or something, I don't remember. Okay, so but simple, it was like I remember something 23 was their answer was there, because after when I was checking the question, so I checked that my answer was right with the actual question given. So like this, so I have to check this year papers, so I have to find, actually I don't have, so all this. So I hope you have understood this. So time complexity, again time complexity will take order of n log n, and space complexity will take order of n. Okay, so maximum number of nodes like this. See, in tree now you can understand. So maximum n nodes can be present. So space complexity will be n, because we are making a tree. So the extra space we are taking is only the tree. So now maximum number of nodes, if we do, that is order of n. So here you can understand this is our space complexity. Time complexity you have already seen. So I hope you have understood this. And now next we will do questions. Not now, because we need to complete greedy first, then we will do greedy questions in a single video. Okay, so now next is job sequencing algorithm. So please keep watching. I will upload today. It's 10 p.m. only. I will upload. Okay, so bye, see you in next video. Please keep watching. Okay, so don't leave. Okay, so these algorithms I heard from, I used to say that people do leave from these algorithms, but why are you leaving? These are pretty easy. So okay, and you should not leave any topic. I'll not suggest you should leave, because a question may be asked or not, because I don't know from where it will be asked. So please don't leave any algorithms. So we will do one by one algorithms. And see, I'm algorithms, maybe it's my favorite subject, but if your list favorite subject also, please don't leave algorithms. So I'm telling you this again. So please don't leave any algorithms. Even in greedy we are left with some. Then dynamic also, please don't leave algorithms. We'll get some questions here obviously, because data structures algorithm, DBMS, OS, this always comes in huge amount. So please don't leave this. Okay, so this will be needed in your not only your gate, but when you are like going for interviews and all. So this will be needed. Okay, so today only I was talking with a friend. He was giving this Google interview. So simple binary tree, BST, then AVL tree, these are asked. Okay, so you can understand if you are going for somewhere interviews, so it will be asked. So data structures, algorithms, these are very easily asked, and if you know the concept, you can derive. So in IIT Madras interview, I got a question like binary search. Okay, so in binary search, some differences were there. So they asked the time complexity. So you can understand. So like this, these questions can be asked. So please don't leave algorithms, any algorithms, not greedy, dynamic, divide and conquer, anything. So one day you will be able to do your own, because someday you will be asked to design your own algorithms. Okay, so see you in next video in job sequencing. So bye.